Welcome to the Opportunity Zone channel. I'm Eleanor Curry, a real estate attorney and commercial real estate broker, and I'm here every week sharing the who, what, why, where, and how of investing in the Opportunity Zone to make sure you make a great choice for your investment portfolio. Now, lots of people were apprehensive about investing in opportunity zones because everything was so vague. The IRS made this great tax advantage. They had tax deferrals, they have long-term tax savings. Of course, you want to get your hands on it, but what does that really mean? Because it's a brand new program, there was not much guidelines. So today we're going to focus on one of the roll-offs of the guidelines that the IRS has provided so you can see and really talk to investors on if it's a good choice for them. So today we're talking about getting things refinanced. Now, often when it comes to commercial real estate, especially things that you're doing major renovations to or building from the ground up, you're going to start with a short-term loan. You're going to start with a construction loan that's going to handle the construction part of it. But once that's over, you can get a real valuation for the project that you're working on. You want to move to a long-term, more permanent loan because that's going to have better rates and longer terms to make that mortgage more affordable and really fit into the long-term scheme of your investment. So there was really no guidance on what to do. Can you even refinance if you have things invested in opportunity zones? Do you have an opportunity to pull out any of that cash, and what does that mean to your tax savings? Because let's face it, if you're thinking about opportunity zones, you really want to take advantage of some of these great tax savings. So the IRS has provided some guidelines, and fortunately the answer is yes, you can refinance loans that are for your opportunity zone funds. So once you buy the property, you do the renovations, you can transition to a refinance that is a more permanent loan with better terms. And really what it means to your investors is there is the potential that you can cash them out for some of their investment when it comes to if you are able to pull any of that equity out of that refinance. So that's great news for investors, but what is also important to think about is that there are some limitations to it. So you don't want an investor to pull out or to be reimbursed anything over their basis, because that would eliminate the advantages of their investment in the opportunity zone. Meaning the tax advantages will no longer be there because they have triggered an event that would cause taxation. They have now gone below their basis and they are no longer able to have those funds in opportunity zone and have the tax deferral or tax elimination advantages. So it's important to think about, but up to their basis, they're fine. They're able to keep their funds in the opportunity zone and also get the tax savings. Another important thing to think about when it comes to speaking to an investor about how this all works for them and their portfolio, and let's not forget, opportunity zones and the investments really are per investor. So when they start and when they finish is really outside of the zone, and that's how they take care of their particular tax advantages. But another thing to remember when you're doing all of this is, where does this all fit into their portfolio? What does this mean for their tax basis? These are conversations that you want to have with them to make sure that they understand if they're going below, yes, that is great. You have invested and now we're able to quickly turn around your funds. You're able to be cashed out because of this refinance, but it may trigger an event. A way to get around that may be to keep the funds over 90 days. This allows for it to exclude what it looks like as a disguised sale. So the IRS is concerned that they say it's a refinance, but they're really moving the transaction, the property, the investment into different hands. So if it's not a disguised sale and you hold it over the 90 days, yes, you are able to not have a triggering event, meaning not have taxation be due immediately in that property investment. So great news for any of the people who out there looking to refinance, looking to do a cash out refinance of any of the funds that are in their opportunity zone, because often this is the way they continue investments and find other investments. So there we go. That's our tip. We'll be tuning into more as the IRS rolls out additional guidelines. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe our YouTube channel, and ask any questions that you have, and we're happy to address them in the Opportunity Zone YouTube channel.